When Russia invaded Ukraine, millions of people fled the fighting by moving abroad. But for those who stayed or have returned, what's daily life like in a country that's under attack?
Hi there, I'm Karina.
Hi, my name is Svat, I'm 23 and I'm Ukrainian. Now I'm running to work because early in the morning we had a siren, so 2 hours of my life I spent in a shelter.
Air raid sirens are a constant interruption in cities across Ukraine. But away from the front line, businesses are still running.
I'm selling wedding dresses all over the world. Despite air raids, despite logistics problems, I'm trying to explain to clients how the delivery is possible, despite the fact that Ukraine is a no-fly zone.
Banks are still open, and most shops are well stocked with food and supplies. People still go to work. They socialise in bars and restaurants.
I started visiting French lessons and driving classes and gym. We try to see each other, like my family, my friends and I, very often, as soon as we have a moment.
Frequent attacks on the power grid do cause blackouts, but emergency services get it back up and running, usually within the day. In most regions, Ukrainians can still access healthcare. Schools can open, but they have to have an accessible bomb shelter, and other children have been learning online. But reminders of the war are all around.
The life in Ukraine is super challenging because you cannot plan anything. It's difficult to predict what will happen next minute. So I'm trying to not delay my affairs and do whatever I want.
Life is very different depending on how close someone is to the fighting. There's always the threat of missile attacks. And yet, Ukrainians across the country are doing their best to carry on as usual in the face of war.